Welcome to the video number 1 on electronics communication. In this video, we discuss about the AM detector, that is square law detector, and the receiver like super heterodyne receiver. The process of recovering the original signal from the modulated signal is known as demodulation or detection. The device which is used to demodulate the signal is called the demodulator. Three devices are used for the detection of AM waves. Number 1, the square law detector, envelope detector, and synchronous detector. Of these three detectors, we discuss the square law detector. A square law detector is used to detect low voltage signals. It uses low pass filter. The modulated signal V1T is applied to the input of the nonlinear device, that is the diode, and the output of that diode is V2T is equal to A1 V1 of t plus A2 into V1 square t. Here V1T is the input signal, that is modulated wave. V2T is the output of the diode. A1 and A2 are constants. The modulated wave contains both carrier wave as well as the message. The general expression is V of t is equal to constant into AC into 1 plus kAmt into cos 2 pi of Ct. The modulating signal with the frequency FM is recovered at the output from the input of the modulated signal. The circuit is similar to the square law modulator. The modulated signal V1 is applied at the input of the nonlinear device called diode. The nonlinear device output V2 is positive half of the input signal. It contains pulses with positive amplitude only. The higher frequency signals are removed by the diode. Only the frequencies near the message signal are allowed, and this can be seen by solving the output expression of the nonlinear device. The term 1 plus Ka mt whole square is solved by using a plus b whole square formula, which is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab, and cos square omega t is solved by using 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Here the terms with Fc, the frequency of the carrier, are not allowed by the low pass filter. Only the terms related to the frequency FM, that is message signal m of t, are allowed. The output of the nonlinear device and low pass filter contains only the message signal and the noise with these expressions. Hence, this is called as the square law detector. To listen to any radio station, it is necessary to tune into the desired frequency. The AM radio operates between 535 kHz to 36 kHz. Such a wide band using the amplifier is expensive. Hence, the concept of super heterodyne receiver was devised. The block diagram of super heterodyne receiver is shown in this figure. It consists of RF stage, mixer, local oscillator, IF amplifier, detector, and audio power amplifier. The working of this is: the radio waves from various broadcasting stations are intercepted by the receiving aerial and are coupled to this stage. This stage selects the desired radio wave and raises the strength of the wave to the desired level. The amplified output of the RF amplifier is fed to this mixer stage, where it is combined with the output of the local oscillator. The two frequencies beat together and to produce an intermediate frequency. The intermediate frequency is the difference between the oscillator frequency and also the radio frequency. The output of the mixer is always 455 kHz and is fed to the fixed tuned IF amplifiers. These amplifiers are tuned to one frequency, that is 455 kHz, and render noise amplification. The output from the last IF amplifier stage is coupled to this input and the detector stage. Here the audio signal is extracted from the IF output. Usually the diode detector circuit is used because of its low distortion and excellent audio fidelity. This audio signal output of the detector stage is fed to the multi-stage audio amplifier. Here the signal is amplified until it is sufficiently strong to drive the speaker. The speaker converts the audio signal into sound waves corresponding to the original sound of the broadcasting station. The automatic gain control, it enables the gain of the receiver to be controlled to the level of audio output but to prevent overloading. AGC introduced to stop the variations in signals causing large variations in received volume. The advantages of super heterodyne circuit are high RF amplification, improved selectivity, and low cost. So in the high RF amplification, the intermediate frequency produced by the super heterodyne process is less than the radio frequency. Hence, the RF amplification at low frequencies is more stable since the feedback, stray and inter-electrode capacitance is reduced. The loss in the tuned circuit are lower at the intermediate frequency. Therefore, the quality factor Q of the tuned circuit is increased. This makes amplified circuit to operate with the maximum selectivity. And the super heterodyne circuit is very cheaper than any other circuits, because in the super heterodyne circuit the fixed intermediate frequency is obtained regardless of the radio wave selected. This permits the use of fixed RF amplifiers. We can see the difference between the FM and AM receivers. FM receiver has two additional stages, limiter and discriminator, which are quite different from AM receiver. FM broadcast frequency range between 88 MHz to 108 MHz, but in the AM receiver it is 540 kHz to 1600 kHz. FM receivers are free from interference. Here the weak signals are successfully handled, but AM receivers, they undergo interference. FM bandwidth is 200 kHz, AM bandwidth is 10 kHz. The intermediate frequency for FM receivers is 10.7 MHz, but for the AM it is 455 kHz. Thank you for watching this video.